The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, a wealth work summary. Introduction, the book that gets you out of debt. Dave Ramsey went bankrupt in his 20s. He had built a real estate portfolio on borrowed money, and when interest rates rose, his lenders called in his loans. He lost everything. From that experience, he built a financial philosophy that has now helped millions of people get out of debt, build savings, and achieve financial security. The Total Money Makeover, first published in 2003, is his most direct and practical book. Ramsey's approach is deliberately simple. He does not offer nuanced, sophisticated financial advice. He offers a 7-step plan executed in order without deviation. His argument is that complexity is the enemy of execution, and most people fail financially not because they lack the right strategy, but because they never actually follow through on any strategy at all. Chapter 1. The Myth. You can borrow your way to prosperity. Ramsey opens with what he calls the greatest lie in personal finance, that debt is a normal, manageable, even useful part of modern life. Car payments are normal. Student loans are normal. Credit card balances are normal. Mortgages are fine. Debt is just part of how the world works. Ramsey disagrees, forcefully. His position: debt is the primary reason most people never build wealth. Every debt payment is money that could be building your future. Redirected to a lender. The bank earns interest. You lose ground. He is particularly pointed about car payments, one of the largest and most common financial mistakes people make. Buying a car you cannot afford outright on credit is not transportation. It is a guaranteed monthly drain on your wealth-building potential. The action: list every debt you have, every single one. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, personal loans. Write the balance and the minimum payment for each. For many people, this list is the first honest look they have ever taken at their total debt picture. Chapter 2. The 7 Baby Steps. Ramsey's entire system is built around 7 sequential steps, which he calls the baby steps. The crucial word is sequential. Each step must be completed before moving to the next. Baby Step 1. Save $1,000 as a starter emergency fund. Baby Step 2. Pay off all debt except the mortgage using the debt snowball. Smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. Baby Step 3. Build a full emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. Baby Step 4. Invest 15% of household income in retirement accounts. Baby Step 5. Save for children's education. Baby Step 6. Pay off the mortgage early. Baby Step 7. Build wealth and give generously. The action: identify which baby step you are currently on. If you have any consumer debt, you are on Step 2. Focus there and only there until it is done. Chapter 3. The Debt Snowball. The debt snowball deserves its own discussion because it is the most controversial and most effective part of Ramsey's system. Mathematically, you should pay off the highest interest debt first. That is the optimal approach on paper. But Ramsey argues, and the research backs him up, that personal finance is not about mathematics. It is about behavior. And human beings are motivated by visible progress. The debt snowball creates visible progress. When you eliminate your smallest debt, even if it is only a $200 medical bill, you feel a win. That win motivates the next payment and the next. The momentum builds into a psychological force that keeps people on the plan far longer than mathematical optimization would. The action: if you have multiple debts, list them smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. Pay minimums on all but the smallest. Put everything extra toward the smallest. Experience the first win, then repeat. Chapter 4. Murphy's Law and the Emergency Fund. One of Ramsey's most practical observations: if you do not have an emergency fund, every unexpected expense becomes a financial crisis. The car breaks down. The medical bill arrives. The roof leaks. Without savings, each of these goes on a credit card, and the debt grows. His term for unexpected expenses, Murphy, as in, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. The emergency fund is Murphy repellent. It transforms a crisis into an inconvenience. The starter emergency fund of $1,000, completed in baby step 1, addresses the most common emergencies. The full emergency fund of 3 to 6 months in baby step 3 addresses the larger ones: job loss, major illness, significant property damage. Ramsey is insistent. The emergency fund must be kept in a savings account, not invested. It is not there to grow. It is there to be available. Liquidity, not returns. The action. If you do not have $1,000 in a separate savings account earmarked as an emergency fund, that is your first financial goal. Nothing else comes before it. Chapter 5. Building Wealth the Proven Way. Ramsey's final point is that building wealth is not complicated. It has never been complicated. The principles are as old as money itself. Live on less than you earn. Save consistently. Invest for the long term. Avoid debt. Give generously. None of these principles require a financial advisor, a sophisticated portfolio, or above-average intelligence. They require behavior, sustained, consistent, patient behavior over a long period. He is particularly clear on 2 points. Invest in mutual funds you understand, and never invest in individual stocks with money you cannot afford to lose. Index funds, broadly diversified, held for decades. This is the approach that builds most people's retirement. The action. If you have reached baby step 4, are you investing 15% of your gross income? If not, close the gap. The percentage matters more than the specific funds. A note at the end. The Total Money Makeover is the most direct, no-nonsense personal finance book ever written. Dave Ramsey does not offer sophisticated strategies or subtle nuance. He offers a plan that works when people actually follow it. His core message: financial success is not about intelligence. It is about behavior. Stop pretending that debt is normal. Build the emergency fund. Attack the debt. Invest consistently. Give generously. The steps are simple. The discipline is hard. The results are worth it. This has been Wealth Works. If this was useful, subscribe. There is more where this came from.